Greetings, fellow mathematicians. All right, today we're going to be talking about the distributive property. Our essential question will be, how do I use the distributive property to evaluate and simplify expressions? You talked about expressions in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade math. If you didn't talk about expressions, it's probably just that you don't remember, but I'm pretty sure. Let's talk about first the term distribution. You're going to draw what it would mean to distribute. So before we write down any kind of wording or anything, don't judge me for my whiteouts, please. We're going to go ahead and take a few seconds to just think. Let's brainstorm how you would draw distribution. So take a few seconds to think about it. Just think, no drawing. All right. So we're going to take another 30 seconds to just draw what we think distribution is. Just draw it. No, this is not an art class. You may want to make your drawings all nice and pretty, but no. Just sketch it. 30 seconds and go. All right. So for me being the teacher, I'm going to write down that to me, distributing is like me passing out papers. So I'm going to put down teacher. Passing out papers. You may have written something else, and that's okay. Like, that's just to give you an idea of what I would draw. So, for me, I'm going to put work right here. And I know everybody's going to get an A+, so I'm going to put right here A+. And circle it. And then me, my smiling face, passing out the papers to every student. Everybody would get one. Paper, paper. And we'll just draw another person just for good measure. And paper. So at this point, everybody's gotten a paper with an A+. Yes, I believe you're going to get an A+. So everybody gets a paper. So let's talk about what you drew, because this is my definition. This is for me as a teacher. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at the formal definition. What is it that you would see in a math book? So in a math book, you might see A, and then parentheses B, plus C. And A, B, and C right here, it's more specific, saying for any numbers, A, B, and C. So A, B, and C are numbers. And just like me, the teacher, passing out the papers, you're going to pass out letter A, because letter A is outside the same way I was outside. So I'm going to go ahead and put those students in parentheses also. I'm going to put like a dotted, if my pen would work. And my pen is not working. I'm going to draw like dotted parentheses. Dotted parentheses. So here, same thing. The A will be distributed to the B and to the C. And it's being multiplied. So then that's going to equal AB plus AC. And this is the formal definition. This is what you would see in a book. Let's go ahead and move on to our numeric examples. So following the same rules. Of course, some of you are like, but miss, I know what 5 plus 2 or 2 plus 5 is. I already know. Well, then that's good. Then you should know that this is really 3 times 7. And you know that that's going to give you 21. But we're not doing that. We're distributing. And we're using this as an example because we know what we should be getting. So we're going to go ahead and distribute the 3. So 3 times 2 and 3 times 5. So this distribution is happening. So it's going to be 3 times 2 plus 3 times 5. Everything got a 3. Everything got a distribution of 3. So now we're going to go to the next part. The next part is the actual multiplication. So 3 times 2 is 6. And then 3 times 5 is 15. And if you add 6 plus 15, you should get 21. Yep, that's right. You should get 21 anyways. And that makes sense with what we already knew. Well, some of us already knew. Moving on to the next one. Same thing. And again, I already know. Some of you are thinking, but miss, I already know 9 minus 7 is 2. All right then. So you know you're going to have to multiply 4 times the 2. That means you should get an answer of 8. Again, you should get an answer of 8. So again, we're going to go ahead and distribute. We are distributing this 4. 4 times the 9 and 4 times this minus 7. Notice we're keeping the negative. Same thing is going to happen. So we have 4 times 9 minus the 4 times the 7. 4 times 9 is 36, minus 4 times 7 is 28. 36 minus 28 should equal 8. Does that check with what we should know? Yes, it does. We are golden. All right, moving to the next part. Algebraic examples. Algebraic examples work the same way. We're going to distribute the 5. So 5 times the g, and then 5 times the minus 9. Again, same thing. So we have 5 times g minus 5 times 9. Yes, I want you to write it out like this. Yes, you heard me right. I want you to write it out like this. 5 times g is 5g. Minus 5 times 9 is 45. Guess what? That is your final answer. Moving on to the next part. Same thing, same idea. You're going to multiply 3 times 2x squared, 3 times 4x, and then 3 times the minus 1. Remember, I added that third student, like I would pass this paper out to everybody with their grade. So same thing. Same thing. So you're going to go ahead and write out 3 times 2x squared plus 3 times 4x minus 3 times 1. You're going to multiply 3 times 2. You're only multiplying the coefficients. 2 is a coefficient, 4 is a coefficient. So 3 times 2 is 6x squared plus 3 times 4 is 12x minus 3 times 1 is 3. Nothing to combine. This is my answer. Yay! And you're done. Yes, it works with the box method. The box method is the same concept, same idea. So for those of you that are like, Miss, you know what? I really don't understand this. That's okay. We're going to use this one over here. So you're going to write your 4 here. And then up here, it's x and then plus 3 because the 3 is positive. Inside the boxes is where you're going to write down what you get. So 4 times x is 4x. And then 4 times the 3 is a positive 12. This in the boxes is your answer. So 4x plus 12. That's your answer. Look at number 2. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to write this 3 out here. And then write these terms up on top of the boxes. So 2x squared. And then it's a positive 4x. And then it's a negative 1. Now you're going to multiply. 3 times 2 is 6. Keep the x squared. 3 times 4 is 12. Keep the x. And then 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. This 12, I'm forgetting something. It's supposed to be positive, so I'm going to write the positive right there. So now I can write my answer out. Remember, everything inside the boxes is my answer. 6x squared plus 12x minus 3. That's my answer. These are your examples. Now you're on your own for your application and the you do. Make sure you read this carefully. Again, make sure you read carefully and we will be checking your you do. Be sure to show all your steps.